Today is Friday the 13th. It's the 13th day of the 12th month of the year 2013. And I'm sitting here in this chair that swivels, as you can see, as you watch the wall behind me. Now, there have been other Friday the 13th, but this is the one that we're having today. And I wanted to think about this in a very special way. We're going to go back to before the first Friday. And you say, well, when was the first Friday? Well, it was the fifth day that you can read about in the history book. And the history book that I'm talking about, some people call it the Holy Bible, and some people call it the Bible. But in the history book, when you open the history book, you find in the beginning God. And it's, in the beginning God. And you find out real quick that the Spirit of God was moving over the waters, or the water. So the first thing you will find in this history book is the Spirit of God and water. And there's no night and no day at this time, because this is the beginning. And it's in the beginning God. All right, you all got that? This is 2013. In other words, it's 2013 years in the counting. And they were counting the days before today. But anyway, there was a first day. And you can read about that in the first chapter of the first book of the history book. It's the first day. And then you find the second day. And God did some things on the second day. And I was thinking a while ago that, after the second day came the third day. Let's just say the first day was Monday, second day Tuesday, third day Wednesday, fourth day Friday, fourth day Thursday, fifth day Friday. Yeah, we're going to get to the fifth day. And then there's the sixth day, and then there's the seventh day. But anyway, that's all the days that they are in the week. But today is Friday the 13th. And there have been lots of movies, made since movies have started being made. I mean, I've seen Superman movies. I've seen all kind of movies. I've seen Dracula movies. I even saw a movie about Jesus. Yeah, it was not too many years ago that I saw the Jesus movie. But this is way back before Jesus. This is back to the first day and the second day and the third day. God decided that he wanted to have a man, and God made one. And God made that man, and we're going to call him Adam, okay? That's just a suitable name. That's because that's what you find in the first chapter of the history book. You find Adam. Now, Adam was very special. And you say, well, how special was Adam? Well, he was so special, he was the only one of his kind. And being the only one of his kind, he couldn't have any more after his kind. But he was quite a man. He was the first man. And God created him out of some dust. The dust, from the earth. And God breathed into him. And Adam became alive. Now God has got something, right there that he has never had before. And it's real interesting, when somebody gets a baby, That's something they never had before, but the baby's going to do something. Well, this Adam was not a baby. I mean, he was big. Adam was full grown. He was as grown as God wanted him to be. And God had made some animals and, some things. And my history book says God wanted to see what Adam would call them. Now, I don't have any idea what God might have called them, but God did not want to name them, so he brought them to Adam. And Adam named them. And Adam and the animals were all there. And there just wasn't much for Adam to play with other than the animals. And there was nothing suitable for him. And God, noticed the situation, how it was. And you can see that on the day God put Adam to sleep and opened him up and took a rib out and fashioned for Adam a woman. Now, since God didn't have any help, when his spirit was moving over the waters, God didn't need any help, in this surgery. And Adam woke up and God presented Adam with something Adam had not seen, and God wanted to see what Adam would say. And God found out what Adam would say. And if you want to read about it, it's in the history book. I mean, God has got a history book that we can read about, that we can read from. And I believe this is an accurate account of history. Now, the man was living with his wife, and it says that the wife ran into the devil one day, or the serpent, or the crafty one, or, whatever you want to call him. But she ran into somebody that was not Adam, and it was not God. And God had not sent, this, whatever it was, I'm going to just call it a spirit. God had not sent this spirit to talk to Adam's wife. But anyway, he talked to her, and things went on, and things progressed, and, it kind of went south for a while. And Adam decided he and his wife would hide from God in the garden. And not just hide from God, they decided they'd cover themselves with some leaves. Well, it didn't work too good, because God called them and they came out, and then some things happened. It wasn't Friday the 13th, folks. It might have been a 13th, and it might not have been. But it was whatever day it was that it happened. And things progressed from there. You all really do need to read this history book, because God did some things. After he got the earth formed out of water, he flooded it again with water, and he killed all the living stuff that wasn't in a boat. 8 folks survived that one. And there's talk of a fire hitting the earth at some point in time. And I wonder who's going to survive the fire. I am sure that nobody will survive the fire that God does not want to survive. Anyway, this is Friday the 13th, the last Friday the 13th of 2013. 2014 will be here in not too many days, and if I'm adding correctly, we got 12 days to Christmas. Now, you might have heard the song about the 12 days of Christmas. I don't know. I remember a song, 12 days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, you know how it goes. Some of you all may not have a Merry Christmas, but I'm going to have a Happy New Year. And I'm looking for the one that was born a lot of years later in Bethlehem. Yep, Christmas is kind of about him. Anyway, it's a good day. It is a good day.